Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf, where today we are going to be examining the fortifications here at Helm's Deep. Let's see how this looks. The fortification is strong, but there will not be kept out a great host of fierce Urukai. Well, is that going to tell us that 4 times when we go and check each of the fortified points? I presume that you're going to need some soldiers here in order to hold this off. Otherwise, yeah, it looks like it's going to tell us that 4 times. Let's go and inspire a few of these people. Here is one defender here who doesn't seem to be too old or too young. I, I've never been in battle before, but my father has been in many. He is so fearsome that orcs throw down their arms and surrender to him. So my grandmother tells me. My father is probably forcing orcs to surrender near the forge right now. I don't think I'm strong enough to kill many orcs, but if I am as fearsome enough, perhaps they will surrender to me. Do you think that I'm fearsome? Do I think that fearsome? How about you surrender to this fearsome soldier? Oh boy. Perhaps the first one was a little bit on the green side. Now this one looks a little bit on the older side. Have you ever looked out upon the beauties of the plains and know that it was to be your last look upon the grasses touching the sky? Nay, don't protest. This is my last battle. I make my stand here, and I will not retreat. My old legs aren't much. They can't march, and they certainly can't run. Here I will stand until I die. I only hope to kill 100 orcs before I go. Alright, and I need to submit myself to him as I would to a king. It sounds like I want to bow to him, right? You bow to honor the brave soldier, and as you do, a tear comes unbidden to his eyes. Oh yes, I'm supposed to be counting the arrows. Well, I presume that there are arrows in these barrels. Well, a cluster of arrow barrels. One. Okay, good. At least they didn't say I counted only one arrow or only one barrel. That would have been, I was about to say too much, but too little might have been more of a term for that one. I wonder how many arrows fit into each of these barrels. I'm sure a fair number of them. A certain number will be fitting into each quiver, and how many quivers you could fit in there. No, it probably won't be in quivers because that would consume some of the space if that were true. Ah, here's another soldier. Well, he's certainly not too old. However, will I slay orcs and uruks when my hands will not stop shaking? I haven't felt calm since Gambling handed me his sword. I have never seen battle before, and I'm terrified. I can't stop thinking about the blood or the pain. Will you be able to act when I am needed? I am not. I am so restless, but I wish to be calm like my fellows. I should try to calm him then. Now, give you. Maybe it should give you a spear instead. Oh well. There you go. I calmed the words to the boy to help the trembling to stop. All right, fine. Okay, as that helps. Now, is there anyone else that I need to speak with? Probably down this way. Ah, the final soldier, I think. When I was a younger man, riding out to my first war, a fellow soldier would sing before each battle, and our hearts were stronger when we rode. He was a fair voice and clear, and he sang of peace, war, life, and death. Nobody sings today. Everybody's silent and afraid. I long to hear a song, but I daren't raise my own voice. I am so tone deaf that I am afraid gambling would have me thrown into the dike. This man longs for fair music to gladden his heart. All right. Well, let's do some singing then. Of course, if gambling doesn't like it, I'll probably sail a lot further than this defender would. There you go. See, I am handling many of these people around here. Now, is there one more little fortification that needs to be checked before I go? And that way we will know that we have all these fortifications that are strong, but will not withstand a prolonged attack by fierce Urukai. Right, as I thought. Hello, Gimli. I finished examining the walls. Well, what'd you think, Pineleaf? I think is that the defenses are strong, but they won't keep out a host of fierce Urukai. I could not have said it any better myself. There is good, strong rock here, but it's not enough. I fear for these men, doughty though they are. Tonight I expect to make a great stand at the Hornburg, and if it is my last battle, I will make many Urukai go with me. All right. So much of them. And with Aragorn, I encouraged those men. You did a kind thing, Pineleaf, to cheer up those men while your own heart probably needs cheering itself. It is a weary work to give courage to others. Alas, that these troubled times must be ours. I only hope that we survive the night. Well, nice and cheery yourself, I see. And, oh yes, Legolas. Oh, I figure there were about 18 barrels around. Erkenbrand has left these men well stocked, but it will not be enough. Perhaps the first line of enemy soldiers will fall, but more will take their place, and they will crush upon the Hornburg like a sea on a castle of sand. Alas for Rohan. Oh my goodness gracious. A real cheery folk that we've got here. Well, I suppose that's what we've got. What do you say, Gamling?
We have need of you. There is still much to be done.
If you wish to know about the state of things in the Westfold, I am glad to tell you all that I know. Erkenbrand, the Lord of Helm's Deep, took command of the ford after Prince Theodred fell. Ethelm was with him, and Grimbold too. Grimbold is the Thane of Grimsdale, a town to the east. I do not know what happened at the fords of Isen, but I do know that all of the Westhold braces for war and awaits news of the scattered lords, for enemies of Isengard now roam free. They march here even now as we speak. If Erkenbrand and the others can get here, we will have a chance to survive. If they do not, I presume I need to do something here in the Westfold? If you wish to help the Westfold and Rohan, think of helping yourself. Seek shelter in the Hornburg and defend it with us. Help us ready for battle. If reports hold true, it is folly to roam the plains right now. Yes, we need Erkenbrand, but can we get here? Can he get here in time if he even lives? Well, thank you for your advice. I'm not too sure that Gandalf would agree with him. Well, what do you say, Aragorn? I can't advise you easily, Pineleaf. I truly worry about those of us who ride out up to the Hornburg will not live to see the morning, but I believe that the crossing the plains of the Westfold before Sauron's army will mean certain death. Yet, the hope lies in Gandalf. For myself, I will stay and defend Theoden and Rohan with my life, for Rohan has ever been an ally to my people. I hope that Gandalf can find Erkenbrand in time. Well, see, I have seen Gandalf once already. Let's see if I can find out what's going on. So, you have decided to part ways here, Pineleaf? I pray for your safe return, and I hope that there is still time to draw swords with you at the Hornburg. Good luck in your search for Erkenbrand. Be careful. The Westfold is not what it once was. The enemy has claimed this land. The Battle of the Hornburg will decide the fate of Rohan. Yes. Oh, of course he has quests. I need to find the guardhouse. Oh no, that's the previous quest, the epic story. Which I'm not going to do that till I get back. I do not know where Erkenbrand would go after the fords of Isen fell. Perhaps with Grimbold back to the town of Grimsdale, or perhaps to Marton, which lies closer to the gap, or perhaps elsewhere. I urge you to begin your search at Marton, for many men bear news thither as soon as they have news to bear. Good luck with you, Pineleaf. I know I will see you again soon. Well, I am glad of your confidence. Now, let us head out and find the town of Marton. If that's Marton up ahead, it's not a good sign. That tower looks blackened. That banner looks like it's of the White Hand. I see fires all over the place. The fields are blackened. In other words, everything that looks like that the orcs attacked it, the orcs took it, and the orcs destroyed it. They came, they saw, they destroyed. Oh, yes, this is definitely a mess. Martin Farmlands, fires in the field. Draw water from the water and douse fires. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. And search for horses from Martin. Martin's steeds would still be heard neighing in the farmlands. You should investigate why the orcs slaughtered some and let others live. Alright, well, let us go and find out. But it looks like there are wargs all over the place that are going to give me a little bit of trouble. So I have to deal with them. And hey, 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 hey! Stop being rude! I know, you're wargs. Wargs like to be rude. It's part of their nature. They also have sharp claws, unfortunately. Oh, I was like, what was? For a moment there, it was heading straight towards me. I thought it was making a beeline for me. Oh well, but they have every single nasty debuff that you could possibly put on someone who are on these wargs because they're really, really annoying. Now let's see what we need. Oh yes, we need to. Oh yeah, gather news of Erkenbrand in here. Yeah, like we're gonna do that. Draw some water to douse these flames. Oh, you have got to be kidding. All right, let's remove that. Martin has been destroyed. You should search for survivors that might be nearby. All right. Yeah, I suppose that's the case. Challenge Martin's new thing. No way. Martin, a hindered escape. Search Martin for a survivor. It's possible that some people did not escape Martin after the orc assault and might need help and rescue. I have a feeling that most of those that how about yeah, even better. I won't have to worry about that quest again. Now let's see what we've got here. We have got an orc. An orc has a quest for me. Usually you start quests for orcs by speaking with your spear rather than with your voice. It's just a tradition that I've noticed in this game. There you go. And kill orcs. Oh, what a shock. Let's see if we can find any survivors around here. Interesting place to check. If there are any survivors here, oh, I was about to say it was impossible due to the state of this basement here and there. Look at this guy.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
I was asleep when the attack happened, and now I'm trapped. That is until you came to rescue me. Are we taking back to town now? You inform him that the town is not safe and that there are no Rohirrim soldiers in sight. I will flee then. I can't believe I must leave my town. Well, it's either leave your town or, well, you stay here for the rest of your life. I can assure you it'll be a very short one. Oh, this is nice. What is... We've got this... Oh, wonderful. Farm Raider. Whatever quest he starts. I'm sure it's an annoying one, whatever quest is. Yep, I am right. It's definitely an annoying quest. Probably depends on how many of these things I gotta kill. Actually, no, I was about to say maybe it just counts as an orc, but seeing how the orc quest I already have, the orcs wouldn't have rings on their heads. So I'll just have to deal with this one javelin at a time. You done with me yet? I just want to make sure that Oh, you transitioned too late, it looks like. Alright, there you go. Defeat mounted orcs in farmlands of Marton. Oh, joyous. But what I noticed before, that's one mounted orc is what I was noticing before I was so rudely interrupted there, or is this thing. What does this thing do? I just have so many of these quests here. Quests all over the place! Alright, tear down orcish banners. Wonderful. All over the place. I can't reach them, so I'll just knock them down with my javelins. That sounds like the easiest way of handling that. Now, where are the survivors? Oh, I found a horse. This dead horse is pale of coat. Alright, fine. And this horse? This horse is pale of coat. So we have all these pale horses that are slain. We couldn't save any of those pale horses, so we will free these. There you go. There you go. And then a third one. That takes care of the horses. And the White Hand has planned for use of the darker horses for perhaps a worse fate than the slain ones. Well, who knows what they're planning for that, but I think we have more to investigate here. What else will we find as we investigate Marton further? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Complete Pineleaf.